Joining us live for more analysis is Amit Ranjan. He's a research fellow at the National University of Singapore's Institute of South Asia Studies. Thank you very much for joining us, Amit. Despite jailing and sidelining, it seems a poll panel are indicating that Imran Khan backed party and candidates are holding edge here. What's your take on their performance? Does this come as a surprise to you?
Thanks for having me here. No, it's not a surprise. Even before the elections was announced, there were reports, several media reports and several ground workers. They were of view that if it's not going to be within court selection, Imran Khan's party is going to do well. And so this is not going to be any surprise for me. Only issue is that if Imran Khan parties do well, how the security establishment and Pakistan military, they are going to make adjustment with Imran Khan's PTI. That will be very interesting to see.
Okay, as it stands, Amit, I know it's very early days, but do you see the possibility of PTI actually winning the most number of seats enough, to govern without the need to form a coalition with other parties?
If everything goes fair, there are chances. Means I am not saying that they are going to win, but there are chances that they win majority or come near to majority. So that will be a very tricky situation, and then we have to look at that how the establishment, especially the military establishment, works.
And Amit, UN Chief Antonio Guterres has encouraged Pakistan's political and civil leaders to maintain a calm atmosphere. Just how concerned are you of fresh turmoil and nationwide violence post-election?
Yeah, post-election violence may occur. It depends that who is going to win and who is be declared as a winner. So it depends on that. Suppose if Imran Khan's party doesn't win, and because there are many youths and many supporters of Imran Khan, they feel that Imran Khan's party is going to win. If they do not, they may come out on streets like earlier they had. Likewise, other political parties, they also have, various stake. Then there's a state establishment, so they have their own choices. So it all depends that how the current the caretaker government and the military establishment and other security establishment manages this post-poll scenario.
I want to pick up on this particular point because the widely held belief is that if Nawaz Sharif, his party wins, he will be allowed to form a government. But can we say the same if the TPI actually wins or if a coalition is led by the TPI? What kind of things might the military do were this to happen?
Suppose if PTI wins a majority of seat, or if it comes near to majority, then it will be very difficult for security establishment to say no to the poll results. Then there may be, adjustment made with Imran Khan or other party members, where the military says that, okay, so let's accommodate this political party and let Imran Khan or other individual to come into power or rule. So it's not like they are going with Imran Khan. They may choose someone from PTI just to show it. So that means the need for adjustment. They will make adjustment because it will be very difficult for establishment also to deny the result if PTI wins majority or PTI come near to majority. That will be a very difficult situation.
Indeed, Amit. And, even though he's in jail, he's barred from running, it seems like Mr. Khan is still the central figure in this election, and the party seems to be having an edge here. So if the military's current favorite sort of fall out with the generals, could he once again become their choice in the future?
He is very popular. He is very popular among especially the middle class and the youth. If you look at the political voter configuration, there were 22 million first-time voters in Pakistan, and 44% of the voters were youth. So, and he's very popular, especially in middle class and youth. So, if it happens, then there may be some, that I said that there may be some adjustment. The current chief, he doesn't share good ties with the current chief. So the military may accommodate something, or they may draw some line that which Khan has to be said that, okay, so you don't have to cross this line if you want to become prime minister again.
I mean, a key task we know, for whoever leads the country is the economy, avoiding a default, for example, getting financing from the likes of the IMF and its allies like China and Saudi Arabia. Do you know if they have a preference, and what sort of assurances are they seeking?
They have these are the issues, and one more important issue, that how they are going to discuss a relation with India. If you look at the manifesto, everyone promises that they are going to improve the work on economy. They are going to establish good relation with China and on other friendly neighbors. So how they are going to do, because whosoever it's a say the crown of thorns is waiting for the new prime minister. So how he's going to manage all such situation? Even before election, there was a high increase in the petrol prices, so high inflation and everything. So how the new prime minister is going to manage that's a very difficult and tricky situation which the new establishment has to face. So it's not very much easy for anyone. If you look at the past, the Shahbaz Sharif, when he was the prime minister, he talked about having talking with India, but the new government which comes into power, the new prime minister has to look at how he or she does.
All right, Amit, we do have to leave it there. We thank you very much for talking to us this morning. Amit Ranjan is Research Fellow at NUS's Institute of South Asia Studies.